only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger what you? We have been seeing all you guys have been doing. And we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger what you?
Ayé Tinubu làwà yìí bàbá lákò ẹbí. Ayé Tinubu làwà yìí bàbá lákò ẹbí. Ẹbí gba mẹ̀kún nínú ìgboro ẹ̀tún ń pa wá. Òrìṣà bó lè gbè ní ó bá ṣe bí mo ṣe bá mi. Ẹ fẹ́ fi pa wá ẹ̀tún pa wá dànù. Òrìṣà bó lè gbè ní ṣe bí mo ṣe bá mi. Àmánéjì nínú ẹbí Boko Haram tún pa wá. Àwọn bandit àwọn lákàrà wa. Ẹ ò rí nǹkan ṣe sí ẹ wá sọ pé ìṣèjọba master of strategy ilẹ̀ strategize. Díẹ̀díẹ̀ wọ́n ti lọ rìpọ́tù àkáǹtì mi Facebook àkáǹtì mi 136 people ni wọ́n follow mi. Nítorí òtítọ́ tí mò ń sọ. Èmi ò ṣe PDP, mi ò ṣe ADC, mi ò ṣe ACC, mi ò ṣe ANTP, mi ò ṣe kankan nínú pàtì yẹ̀yẹ̀. Ìjọba tó máa ṣẹ̀lú dẹ̀rọ lèmi ń fọ́lò. Ẹ̀yin APC kí ló dé tẹ lọ rìpọ́ọ̀tù mi. Wọ́n ní kí drop àwọn fídíòs mi ní ò dáhùn. Mo ní ẹ lọ́wọ́ mi ò bújọba mo kàn sọ nǹkan tójú mi rí. Èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí agbẹnusọ fáwọn fọ́ọ̀mù ológodo.
All right, guys. My people, I appreciate every one of you right there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. I know some of you will be shocked. Okay, my voice started first. Yes, sometimes it happens like that, especially for those that normally come late. After all, Naija was not the talk now. Sometimes you can always miss out on my monologue. Yes, let me quickly acknowledge the people right there on the comment section before we move on. As you can see on the screen, we have a very, very deep reactions today from Nigerians. As you can see already right there. The whole episode started for the past 2 weeks. You know, in fact, this whole thing has been going on for the past couple of years. But the new episode started for the past less than 2 weeks. Peter, Paul, then the elder brother, Jude. Everybody are putting in their opinion, but Very Dark Man came out yesterday to say something. The whole social media does scatter. Because the angle that Very Dark Man came out from have discouraged so many people, including his own fans. You know, if you check social media right now, a lot of them are lambasting of Very Dark Man left to right. You know, why? Why do you have to do this? Why must you always do this? Why this and all that? Why? Some of them also come out to say, no, Very Dark Man entitled to his own opinion when things like this go. Just like me and my brother, Black Panther, the other day, you know, we have a different opinion here. But we're going to take all of them together where you understand. Remember that Peter ended at the presentation we presented a couple of days ago. He ended at part 6. So we are going to start from part 7, part 8A, part 8B. Then we now move to Very Dark Man. After Very Dark Man, we now come to people's reaction. And Jude's elder brother, who also came out to say something. That is Peter, Psquare, that brother, all of them. Their overall elder brother came out to say something as well. So we're going to take all this expression and opinionism together at the same time. All I want you guys to do for me now is to press on the like, help us to share this broadcast. No politics today. If the time is permissible, maybe at the end, anybody that joined the platform, we can switch to politics. But depends. Let's see how the time goes. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for your time with us. Today is Saturday, 8 August 2026. Thank you very much, my mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks for all that you do, for always being there for us every blessed day. Thank you very much, Mother Peggy Modi. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for all that you do, Mother Eugenia, Mother Stella Masarudo, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, Michael Ganemaro, Wisdom Lucky, Tombra, Adewale, Christian CXL in the building today, and many others that are going to be joining us again later on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it from here. Let's go to part 7 of Peter, so you can understand where we stopped the other day. I understand many people are following up as well from other platforms, or rather from their own platform. But yeah, let's take it from there.
I said, can I talk to them? I said, yeah. I came in the phone, I asked Lola, how is everything? She started crying, and I told her, the next best thing I needed to do was to send them money. How am I going to send them money? Because send money, I'm still going to ask for it. Let's fast forward, guys. I did everything for them to get back home. While I was doing all that, our mom was still around. My mom felt my pain. And she said, don't worry. Because when I was telling her about everything, she now said, I said, Mom, look at it this way. You felt you told me a good news that the child is my child. But see how everybody left. She now said, no problem. I'll talk to your brothers. They will apologize to you. I said, no problem. My mom went back to Jos. And
okay, guys, on this particular one, now wow, you know, easy, man. I just hope this guy don't fall into depression, because you know what it means when you and your siblings have an issue, and You know, you don't have, okay, they are just three. Okay, two of them now team up against just you. And even the way it's going now, everybody knows that this guy, the way he was treated by every ramification, every angles, was very wrong. Very, 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 very wrong. You know, now, according to the information that I've listened to, you know, their mother was their manager, right? Then they now employed another manager that they later sacked. But after their mother died, Jude now automatically stand between Peter and Paul. And that was when the problem started from. You see this money of a thing, money. You want to make money, the same money that you will die one day and leave. You become the enemy of your family, become the enemy of everybody just because you want to make money. I'm not part of it. This is how I've lived my life all my life. That's why you see that a lot of people that we all started this journey of this social media, having platforms and all that, 99.9% of them have been bought. Check it yourself. A lot of people that were campaigning for Peter Obi in 2022, 2023, today, where are they? All of them have moved to the other side. Many of them have changed their platforms' names. Many of them were called Obedient TV, Obedient whatever, blah, blah, blah. They have moved. And this is still a result of the money. When you don't have contentment in your heart, there's no way you'll be satisfied with anything in life. Nothing you can ever be satisfied with. Jude destroyed this family. But we are going to listen more, you know, because at the end of the day, I want you guys to listen to, because we are done now with Peter. Let's go to their elder brother, their overall elder brother, what they have to say before we come to VDM. We are going to be here for long. If you guys want me to post link earlier, I'll post it later, but earlier, just put on the comment section, post link, I'll post it. You know, but let's listen to this.
But when at last I come to find out the way things are going on, I said, before you know it, they start running away from everybody. Who caused it? How did everything start?
That's Paul and Peter started running away
from the family.
Oh.
But we never knew that it's Jude that is causing the problem. Jude is never a good person. It's my brother, but it's very bad. I'm telling you people the truth. Jude is very bad.
Sir, this is very heavy, sir.
I'm just saying the truth. Jude is very bad. He's not a nice person. But let me tell you, for now, almost a year to 2 years, I'm not talking to Jude. He doesn't talk to me. Even when I'm sick in the hospital, last year, I was admitted in the hospital for 2 months. But Jude knows. Peter used to call me, Paul used to call me, but Jude never called me for once. You know how I'm feeling.
Maybe sibling rivalry, as you guys were growing up.
Jude doesn't care for anybody. Okay, look at my sister. My sister is in the...
Don't worry.
My sister is in Lagos.
Okay.
But my sister is suffering in the Lagos.
In Lagos, where Jude and Peter are? And Paul?
Yeah. My sister is in Lagos.
Your sister, go.
My sister,
father,
my last
mother,
born,
the same?
yes. My last born is in Lagos. But nobody care about her.
Jude doesn't care.
I
Paul
said nobody care about their... Peter is trying, Sha. Peter is trying. But look at, especially Jude. Let me put Paul apart. Because I don't know if Jude used any juju on Paul. I don't know. I cannot tell. He's in Lagos.
Now,
Okay, my people. Wow. Okay, we are going to leave that one right there, because this man actually said a lot. I think there will be a day where we'll come back to this part. You know, that's why I put part 1. We'll come back to it maybe another day. But let's listen to what Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man just came from nowhere and have this to say. Guys, press on the like, help us to share. Who is there with me? I'm not gonna press on the like. Nobody don't buy me coffee today. I've been out because now we talk about politics. And still human being still there behind here now. I mean, you know, can you guys hear me anyway? Is anybody hearing me? I never post link. I don't want me to be like say sometimes I talk to myself. Can anybody hear me? Okay, you know, say whenever I ask this question, I know they quick answer me. But before someone will answer me, I'd like to go on this quick break. Okay, yes, okay, wonderful. Thank you, sir. Michael Ganamaro, you can hear me. Okay, guys, let's listen to what VDM have to say.
Call and devil, post Paul, call and devil, post this one, call and devil. When I go Jude wife, comment section, devil, wicked, this one, that one. You might all regret it. Just the way I regretted it the first time. When they start to they tell me, when I start to they see the other side. And like I said, all of them pretty much have their own evidence. They all have evidence. I'll tell you that for free. They all have evidence. And again, you know, there are some people that have been dedicated on social media to say, very dark man, because some of them already talk, a very dark man is there to whitewash. He's going to come and whitewash Jude. Bro, the only reason why you always feel like I whitewash people is because I must bring evidence to what I am saying. Or the people who they talk about, they will still be alive and they still get mouths to defend themselves if I did lie or not. The reason why they always talk these things because all of now, crowd mentality, bandwagon. If I don't go that side, pooh, if person can't talk against, nobody waiting 1 year with that. That's not what we want to hear. So for that reason, why is he saying what we don't want to hear? He's an enemy. That's what you people have always. It's happened during Mohbad's time. Until today, where are we on that matter? There's nothing I told you in that matter that has not happened. There's absolutely nothing. I told you Naira was innocent. Till today, Naira is innocent. You're just contributing.
Now, don't finish with the insults. Because throughout yesterday, I see a lot of people insulting me, different content creators, you know, they don't put us together. Everybody just, they make video. Very dark man, yeah. Very dark man, you are evil. God will punish you. They don't pay you. You know what I remembered? I remember 2023, during the time of Mohbad, when I gave my opinion and everybody called me evil, that I was paid. Till today, my opinion is still what stands. Yours never stood. Till today. That DNA, when I talk about, now I still hold that case today. If not justice, there will be no investigation currently going on. I'm not your mate. When I talk, you shut up and listen to me. Do you understand? And this is why I'm very proud and egotistic, because I know what I say stand and when people say don't count. Do you understand? That's number one. Number two, do you know what I am on this media? I am the conscience of this social media in Nigeria. Take it or leave it. That is what I am. I am the conscience. I am that one that, you know the way people say you want to do something, you will say, my conscience can't tell me, my conscience judge me, conscience they judge me. Now maybe that conscience. So when people are moving towards one direction, I am the conscience that will say, no, we need to check. It's going to hurt you, of course. You know, Nigerians, you people like bandwagon, you people like crowd mentality. I am that conscience that says, you have to look like this as well. You cannot just all move like a herd and go like that. Do you understand? So when people are talking blah, 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 insulting and making noise, it doesn't do me shit. This insult don't move me. What I say stands. Well, if you put all your voices together, it doesn't count. That's why it's just my opinion. Everybody been making opinions. Different content creators have spoken. Jude is a devil, Paul is a witch, everybody is a this. I just came with one. Just one opinion. It took one opinion to scatter the whole thing that has been going on. It's simple. Now that you all know that my opinion matters, let's start looking towards my opinion. Like I said, what I say counts, what you people say don't count. Now, we go back again. Before I came on this media, people don't fact check things. This is the time of fact checking. Before you go just talk, you will go, right? First fact checking, right? I saw this post that involved me, right? The person said that Peter said they saw hundreds of thousands of dollars that is meant for Cynthia Morgan, right? And that, but Jude lied to Very Dark Man. We are going to fact check that, right? Anything more than lie, Mona talk. Now, cry from now to tomorrow. What I say is what you do. Do you understand? So shut up, you guys. Now, this is what's going to happen. I know you people. You people have one character. When I go talk about this matter now, and I go abandon her. This is not the first time Cynthia Morgan is coming out. Is it the first time? When I don't support her before, and I don't blast you before, and I don't talk everything before, when I still come back to her, you people are always coming back. You like to run in circles. You people don't care about these things. It's just a sensational period. You people are bored. You don't have anything to talk about. So this Psquare matter, there, everybody just the dashing. When they don't use the matter, finish now, leave them. You don't bring no solution to the matter. Again, we'll come back to this Cynthia Morgan's thing. We are fact checking now. The first fact checking is this, right? They said hundreds of thousands of dollars have gone into the account. At the catalog have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, we are going to bring that catalog. I like evidence. I'm going to put 10 million naira down. You take the catalog, anybody, you take the catalog, you go and check if it has made hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's where it starts. Do you understand? Gone are those days for internet. If you notice, when I gave my opinion, I didn't give my opinion based off on the family issues. We are talking about the finances now. They put it out there. It's in the court of public opinion. I can talk. They don't burn anybody with media. I just say all of yesterday. But that man, why are you putting your mouth in this? What's your opinion? God punish you. Are you mad? That's why you putting my mouth. Have you not been commenting since? You Chris? You want to tell that man what to say or what not to say? You Chris? I go talk and you go listen. The catalog is there. For you, this matter to move on, you have to fact check. And until you people are ready to fact check, nothing. I will come back again. The catalog will be posted. Right? You will fact check that catalog. Secondly, about the story Peter was saying, the one way me I know, there's a reason why I have a red flag in the story. I'm not saying Peter is lying. I said he told me some things in confidence. I don't know why he told me those things. Maybe he wanted me to support him when he started doing all of this. I don't know why. But you cannot give me a story, and then when you're giving the story online, the story is changed. You told me that this guy defrauded Fino. Imagine if I had made video then to come outside, and Fino comes out tomorrow and say, Jude never scammed me. Then I look like a fool. Said, Jude scammed Fino. I went to go and ask Fino. Fino said that never happened. To now found out later that this same Fino that was said to have been scammed is the same person that bailed that person. That means I need to really observe the story from two sides. And they said he took Cynthia Morgan's name. There is evidence. Now I see Cynthia Morgan post something there. I say she was just catching cruise. You catch cruise 2016, but you can't change your name to that thing. If Nigerians finish the top, I say I'll give them 1 week. They'll keep quiet. It's Nigerians. Yeah? They'll move on. They'll leave you guys. But before they leave you guys, we are going to fact check things. We are fact checking things now. Cry from now to tomorrow at the wait. Somebody say, I will unfollow very dark man. You mad? What am I even following to do? You Chris? What are you following to do? What do you do for me? Am I a brand ambassador to anybody? Do I need endorsement deals? I'd be influencer. You Chris? What I need your following for? I don't need for nothing. I will unfollow him. Leave very dark man not too much. I will unfollow him. Go and unfollow. If you don't unfollow, I will conk you. Like I said, this is back to 2023. And what very dark man said in 2023 is the only thing that is keeping the case. Now we get this media now. Do you understand? Everybody don't take advantage. I see all the content creators, the ones who say their mind don't black for VDM before. They don't say this is an opportunity. Yes, now everybody don't they blast them. Make myself, I put my opinion. Bro, all these people, they blast me like this. When they finish, they'll calm down. VDM will still there. Their voice will come low. Because it's only topics like this that make people really listen to them, because they don't really have anything to offer in this country. So when they are done with this topic, they go back to their shell. We are here. Because we are the people, we are the real people of this media. We are the reality of the media. We are not the public mentality or sentiment and bullshit. We don't do that. Do you understand? And like I would always tell you, I get pride, die. I'm a very egotistic person. I don't bend. Now before the author say, if you cannot beat them, join them. If I cannot beat you, I'll not join you. You people will start joining me 1-1-1-1-1. I would never join you people in that bullshit. When I go learn new thing, and I will learn them the hard way. You see, even my own people in the Rather movement, they are giving their opinion. And this is how I think. You know, if you see me say, I go say, oh, you're part of the Rather movement. Why you they talk against the dark man? No, we don't do that here. I like people to express
We're going to take on reactions right now, what people have said and all that. But I'm going to post out a link. If anybody want to join me, you join me on time because I've been here now for the presentation. We've been here now for 2 hours. Immediately I finish the presentation, the remaining reactions from concerned Nigerians, I will just end the show if nobody is with me here. Honestly, yeah, it's Saturday, but I still needed to do this because it's a very, very vital information right there. But I would have liked to hear from 1 or 2 persons, but even though people have responded, before I go to what people have said, Mother Peggy Modi super chatted me. Thank you very much, man. I'm very, very grateful. So they talk for you, so my hands are up, thanking you, Mother Peggy Modi. Thank you very much, man, for all that you do. I'm very, very grateful. I saw it since, but I don't really like showcasing, displaying super chat on top of a video playing, for a reason. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for all that you do. Guys, a lot of people listening, please do your part. The person on the like, help us to share. I appreciate you all. Also press on that dollar sign. It's just right there. Always encourage us. There's nothing like, oh, they encouraged them yesterday. You also try to do your part. We have some people on this platform that at least, no matter what, 3 times, 4 times a week, you must see their super chats. So you can still put yourself in the same situation to say, okay, if I cannot do 4 times, 3 times, let me do 2 times a week, right? Or you can still put yourself once a week or once in 2 weeks. Anyhow you want to do it. If everybody put themselves in place like that, you will not see that we don't have lapses, on any day where we will not see somebody supporting us here. It's very, very vital, and is what we're supposed to get to put us straight in what we are doing here. Remember, we don't work for nobody, we work for you. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us. A link will be posted. Click on the link, I guess, right? I don't post link. I never post link. Oh, sorry. At least I don't post them. Right? Okay. I just posted the link. For those of you that want to join us, yes, coming on time.
Jude knows what he's... Jude, you won't get out of this. Especially now that you want Very Dark Man to come and support you. You will not get away with it. I don't vex. Let's take Cynthia Morgan for an example. That girl changed her name. Do you know the reason why an artist will change a name that they have suffered for? Me as a person, you know how many times I change my name? After me and producer don't fight. You have to change the name or else you go jail. If you use that same name, you go jail. You know what you do that girl? You know how many girls' career they don't destroy for that Nigeria? They will destroy your life. That particular name, Cynthia Morgan, the girl suffer for that name. All of a sudden, she changed her for no reason. Think about it. If she go use Cynthia Morgan after that contract don't scatter, she go jail. You will not get away with this thing. Now when you come let Very Dark Man come put mouth for this thing, you will get away with it, Jude. We will make sure you don't get away with it. Make we see how you want to save you. You don't get yourself out of a mess that you have created yourself. I'm not saying that Peter is truthful all the way because I know Peter wants to sell his record. That's why he started this whole thing. Which I said in my first video. I said, I know Peter, somebody wants to sell records. Peter just wants to revenge out of everything they've done to him. It's okay if now record at least make I no enter poverty again. These people impoverish me with this wickedness. It is obvious that they gang up against you. Don't know how painful it is when people gang up against you. And Very Dark Man, you should know better than that. You know how painful it is when people gang up because a lot of people have gang up against you. You know how painful it is when you are being overpowered by people that you love. Me personally, I know how painful it is when family members gang up against you. And that's why I'm going to be on the side of Peter. Since everybody is taking sides, let's take sides. I will stand on the side of Peter because I know they gang up against that young man. And almost buy him. They wanted him to buy. They wanted his wife to buy. They wanted his family to buy. But they survived. And he's here to tell us his fucking story.
The reason why I don't talk about this very daft boy, this VDM thing, there is a specific reason why I don't talk about him, or let me rather say I stopped talking about him.
Because you see, talking about him will just reduce you, will just make you less intelligent. I give credit to those who have mount, on his matter, Mario Wazobia, then D1. I don't know how they have such nexus. Now, there's a reason why I stopped talking about him, because, if you see my video in like when he really started this madness, before he became this, there's a reason why I stopped talking about him. And the only reason is that I realize that VDM is a product of a dysfunctional society, which is Nigeria. The only reason why he exists is because Nigerians are not well. And if you slice it front, back, center. When he started, I was one of the people that first of all raised alarm. This is a menace to the society. And people, I don't know, sometimes people get funny. They will say, why are you jealous? Jealous of what? Jealous of somebody who has never used his hand to work in his life. I mean, he has used his hand to work. I take that back. He has used his hand to work.
This man is a fool. I'm sorry to say he's a big fool. Normally, Very Dark Man is not a perfect person. But people like this that we've never seen before, this kind of person, this man that is talking right now, you and I don't know him. We've never seen him anywhere before. We don't know where he came from. His voice has never been heard. Everything that's affecting us in Nigeria, nobody has seen him. Nowhere. He has never put a voice there or whatever. These are the secret people that support Satanism, that support APC secretly. So your voice is not there, but somebody's voice is there, and you expect perfection from this particular person. I don't have any issue if you want to criticize Very Dark Man. I've played about 3 videos now. 3 of the videos that I've played on this particular video now, reactions from Nigerians where people have criticized Very Dark Man already. Telling Very Dark Man that you should stay out of this and all that, blah, blah, blah. But the way this satanic individual started, you can see the sense of hatred, because, okay, you are saying that the only reason why someone like Very Dark Man exists because of the Nigerians are fools or whatever the names that you call them. No, Very Dark Man is a voice. For those of you that doesn't like it, the fact that is a voice. If I were you, jump on a movie train and die. Simple. I'm saying this, no exception. For those of you who think Very Dark Man is not a voice in Nigeria, if I were you, go on a train track. As the train is coming, jump on it and die. Simple. You cannot hide under a comment section or hide under one thing or the other and be criticizing somebody that's putting in their effort into something. It's not perfect. On this one that he put his voice on, obviously I'm not supporting him on this at all. But I want to see the end. Because at the end of the day, I might end up turning my back to say, oh, I think I'm supporting him now. Because there's fact and figures. There's evidence. Me, I believe so much on evidences. As long as you're not just coming on air to speak without no facts. Just like on our platform here. I and my panelists give opinions here. We demonstrate opinionism every day based on third parties videos that we play from mainstream medias. We have never come here one day to say, Mr. Jonathan, what do you want to talk today? Or Black Panther, what do you say we could talk today? We don't do that here. Our platform is not a gossip platform. It's a platform where we have serious-minded individuals. From a video coming from a mainstream media, a certified videos. That's what we do here. So if you want to criticize Very Dark Man, it's not my stand. In case some of you come up tomorrow to say, oh, you don't let people no, criticize him. I've played 3 videos that criticize him. Not be your papa bring that video, not be your mama bring that video. Now me carry and come by myself. But the reason why I brought this particular one here is for you, because some of you might have listened to this particular video and get carried away. Just like the criticize our principal here, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, on social media rather. We bring the video here. People like Mr. Pansat and many other might think that, oh, you should have brought that video here. Say, no, sir. We need to bring it here to debunk it. You see Oga CM will come. Say, no, that video, see. That is it. Once it's debunked, people copy that part and share it. It's done. But this particular person My duty is to debunk him because you started your statement, your submission with so much hatred on VDM. No, it doesn't work like that. Nobody knows you. And that's the painful part of it, the whole thing. People that don't put in their effort at all, how the country can be better, they are the one taking the front seat to criticize people that put in their effort. So that man disregard him anywhere you see his video. Although I don't know him. Somebody sent that video to me. I said, no, I will highlight this part because it was a long video, 9 minutes long video. I only just highlight the short part and debunk it. That is what we're supposed to do. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all.
All those your rats now, may they enable you. When are they active for Peter Psquare matter with lies? More can't forget, say you get case with AIG. I mean, you don't forget, say you get evidence. You have evidence to provide against AIG Moshood. That is what we are now. What would they on like this? With that is the national issue. That's the case we are on now. Leave Peter Psquare with their family problem. They have posted enough evidence. No contrary whitewash for years. Stay your lane. You and AIG Moshood. When I don't start with it, when I need to finish. It is not a national issue. All of us as Nigerians want to know who they try manipulate this case. That your evidence provided. AIG Moshood come and defend the AIG whatever results.
Internet one chop very dark man. It's as if everybody's waiting for very dark man to post. May they attack. You know that game we used to play was start. Somebody said very dark man, and I know say very manipulative person. Come on, keep quiet today, I'll say so. I beg my hang the phone before I go hang myself. Somebody made a comment and say, no, the person made a content and on his video, one of the videos I saw on IG, the person said, how did he put it? He said, very dark man, you are trying to whitewash Jude. Someone said on the comment section, no, he's trying to bleach wash him. Oh boy. Everywhere I'm bust. It's as if everybody just they calm, they wait for very dark man. It's as if everybody knew the very dark man was going to go to the other side of Patosu. Oh boy, but man, talk this thing though. I'm used to very dark man coming with evidence. You know, saying, all right, so then you go talk this one. We will counter this one with evidence. This one, very dark man, you know, conscious evidence now. We don't see evidence, so we don't see evidence in the words of mouth. Anyway, I have absolutely nothing against very dark man. Honestly speaking, wholeheartedly, is his opinion, is his own truth. Is how he see the thing. In as much as I have a feeling that he's still towards Jude. You understand?
Okay, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. 3 hours presentation. Yes, but I don't need too much submissions today. You know, I have one person on the panel already. Maybe one more, or that's it. Then only two phone calls I take today. I already have Mother Deborah with us. Thank you very much, Mother Deborah. Good evening to you, ma. Please talk to us. Thank you, ma.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma. Talk to us.
I've been watching Fella's marriage today.
Hey, I did not follow that at all, man.
They are doing the church. I think the church wedding today. It was good, though. Regarding this issue, to be honest, I was a bit disappointed. It's not. I don't think it's everything VDM should be prognosing into.
Exactly.
Sometimes when everything, this is a family issue, to be honest, and they are all from the same mother, the same father, and the three people, the people involved in this whole issue, I don't see anyone that is vulnerable among all of them. They are all doing well for themselves. So for VDM to come and insert himself into a family issue, I think that one doesn't make any sense. Their problem is not a national problem, and then I don't think there's any of them that is vulnerable. They can go, they can settle themselves, the three of them. So me, I'm a bit disappointed in him nosing into the issue, and at the same time, he did not even try to be fair. He's already trying to tilt towards taking side, which is absolutely wrong. Because if you listen to that issue, family issues are complex. There's none of us none of us even know the depth of what happened in that family. You can see that from the root of the whole problem, even the family are not in support of the wife that the other one married, and we all know that the family does support a spouse. It causes a lot of hatred. So there's already underlying issues even before this whole thing. So anybody trying to insert themselves into that family issue should be careful, because we don't really know a lot that has happened. I heard that the problem has been ongoing for long before their mother even passed away. So it's a deep-rooted family issue. And VDM coming to put himself inside and stylishly trying to take side with his senior brother, I think that is wrong, because he doesn't really have the in-depth of what happened. I see the other brother who is senior to them, is it Henry? That one came and he was equally saying that Jude is not a good person. So if the most senior one too is saying the same thing, that means there's a lot that we might not, that people don't even know. So in my own opinion, it's a complex, family issues are usually complex, and I can see that none of them are willing to listen. Otherwise, they shouldn't have even brought it to social media to start with. I have never seen any problem that has come to social media that gets solved. Your little Chekare marriage got social media. He made it worse. He can't make his life worse. Maybe if to say no carry out on social media, maybe he would have been able to save his marriage or solve his problem better. No, I'm telling you the truth. If you carry your matter to any matter you bring to social media, the matter is going to be worse. It's going to be worse, because you have people supporting this, people choosing sides, making it worse. So bringing private issue to social media, there's never been a solution. They only make it worse. So in my own opinion, they should have solved their problem outside of social media. I know that they are public people, but at the same time, this is their private issue. It just shows that they don't listen to anybody in the family. That's what it shows. It's like none of them listen to anybody. Otherwise, why can't they resolve the issue among themselves as a family? They are all from the same mother. They are not even a polygamous family. They are all from the same mother, the same father. So it means that there's nobody that they listen to. So that just speaks volume. If no single person in the family can talk to them, then it means the three of them are, I don't know how to describe them, but very dark, very black man or very dark black man shouldn't have inserted himself, because he knows that he has a lot of followers. And for me, what importance is that him bringing this matter up now? What is the benefit? I thought it's only things that pertain to Nigeria, or if somebody is vulnerable that cannot help themselves, that's when he speaks up for them. But these people, none of them is vulnerable. They are all well-to-do. They are all capable people that can resolve their problems. Or am I lying, Mr. Elvis?
No, you are right.
I'm not saying anyone there that is vulnerable. The Peter himself, he has that. I heard that the wife he married too, she's from a very rich family. So he too is not vulnerable. And he's doing well for himself too. He's not doing badly.
All right.
I mean, the whole of them. I don't see anybody that needs somebody to come and speak for them. So I still don't understand why VDM want to put himself there. Of what importance is that? I think he should focus more on things that are important than going to start inserting himself into a family problem that does not concern him. And this whole thing just reveal how, you see how many Nigerians are speaking out. I wish they take issues that have to do with Nigeria this serious. Nigeria for don't change.
No mind them. Mr. Pansa talk just now. No mind them. Very. I don't know what I want to call Nigerians. So to be honest, we are not ready for anything.
No, we are not ready.
We are not ready for anything.
You see the kind of attention they pay. You see how these few days. You see how the kind of energy that they put in. Yeah, but then if things are going on in Nigeria, because a lot of them don't really care, to be honest with you. There are so many of them that whatever is going on in Nigeria, even though it's affecting their life, but they don't really care. They are more concerned about celebrities, about irrelevant things like this. You know,
Thank you, Mother Deborah.
It's a shame. But that's where we find ourselves.
Yes.
So please, very, very dark man, I think you should channel your energy into important things, not putting yourself into family issues that is none of your business.
Thank you, ma.
They can fight for themselves.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, Mother Deborah.
Thank you for your good work.
God bless you, ma. Okay, my last call, please. Make una no vex. I not go take past 2 calls today. You know, Ogashimizi, you know, talk to us, sir, if you are there. Ogashimizi, can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? Thank you. Thank you, Ogashimizi. Talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I greet everyone, the Niger Watch family. Women Diaspora, thank you for all you do. Mr. Elvis, I greet you.
Thank you, sir.
For what you're doing. It's not easy, you know, coming out every day to put your voice to what's going on in Nigeria. So, you know, everybody's dragging very dark man. You know, sometimes it's not every topic you will come with your chest. You guys, you come out with your, you know, with your full mind and start saying it. Well, sometimes you can say, but there's a limit. Don't skip anybody. You know, like Michael was always saying, don't side anybody. Just be on the defense. Because if you side anybody, people will drag you. So the way you are saying this, you now conclude that, oh, Peter, that loophole, that this, that lying, you know. But let me tell you, before a full-grown man will come out on the camera crying, do you know what it means? Do you know what it means? Do you think that Peter is a baby that always cries? So you're gonna look at that. So this thing that makes this guy cry, there is something beyond that. You know, that thing already, there is someone that's, you know, trying to swim and all of a sudden the water want to carry that person go away. That's how Peter is right now. He want to voice out. So even the very dark one never say something about the elder brother. When he said, good is evil. The elder brother. So he didn't go there. So all of these things is something that all so many people have said, if I were them, this matter, if I handle it somehow, but sometimes he said no, this because you don't see anybody that you want to talk to. The only thing, let me go to social media. So far, I'm a prominent person, I'm a singer. But truly remember that you don't contribute much in this Psquare. I don't know the reason why they will get share equal. They can't make things equal. Why that you are not singer, you are not dancing, just you manage them. They do this in brotherly hood. That's what you see there. But should not take advantage of that. Say, okay, let me use this and do whatever I want to do. So that is in there. But people are seeing it as, who is saying the truth and who is lying. But at the end, we know who is saying the truth and who is lying. Because this woman, they married his wife. Something someone say here about the wife. So you see, before our people will dictate who you to marry. But right now it's not like that. Then no more. He said, we are going this family. They said no, you can't go there. Even I told my uncle that I want to marry from New. He said no, you can't marry from New. He said no. So it's like that. It's everywhere. But if eventually you marry that person, they will come, the family will be in peace with you. Sometimes. But if you have the mind, so okay, I will do this. So sometimes this happen, but when it happen, the family have to manage that then, and they won't allow it to pass beyond before someone will drop dead. This kind of thing can make someone, miss. So they won't, Peter and Paul, they are doing that. Paul is there. They won't do that to, say, because of truth, they now have problem. Because of truth, put them. Look at the way they start. Look at the way this will start. Everybody love the music. And all of a sudden, so just from nowhere, they start having problem. Me, maybe Mr. David, I'm twins. But my twins is a girl, the lady. So this thing is no way to read that when that like Deborah said, see, sometimes bringing family problem in the social media, sometimes it dies, it don't go well. So if I were Peter and Paul, and this thing comes up now, it's like this thing might revive them back.
Okay.
Bring them back. So okay, let us come together. Swallow your pride. Everybody need to swallow their pride. And they need to push this guy away. Jude should go to hell.
Thank you.
Two of them will start doing what they're doing before, as we know them as Psquare. Thank you, Niger Watch.
Thank you very much, Ogashimize. God bless you, sir. Okay, I'm not taking no calls anymore this evening. Yes, I have one person on the panel, which is my brother, Oga Chris. Thank you very much. Before I come to you, I would like to quickly appreciate Oga Sen Gelmede. Thank you very much, sir, for the super chat earlier on. God bless you. I'm very, 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 very grateful. Guys, press on the like, help us to share. Let's hear from Oga Chris. Oga Chris, what's your take on what we presented today, sir? Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, sir, Mr. Niger. Thank you, sir, for doing this again today, and thank you for keeping this broadcast long. That was why I was able to come in. Otherwise, I would have missed out. Yeah, thank you so much. Before you hear about my take, let me quickly greet every other person. The people that have called in, Ogachimeze, Madam Deborah. Good evening to you all. Everybody on the comment section. Good evening. Happy Saturday to you all. I hope we are all keeping well. And Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you so much for everything you do. May the good Lord continue to bless you. In Jesus' name, amen. And that was, you see, my take on this. The first time you played this video, I was like, I don't really have much to say about the issue. I think my submission then was that the issue was far deeper than what any person can fathom. But from this revelation of very dark man and every other person that has commented on this issue, I don't really know the aspect they are all looking at it from. Because for me, if it is about very dark man, that's a different matter. If it is about the issue itself, the core matter itself, the transactions between the Okoyes, I think that's another issue. But to simplify the discussion, I want to talk about first about very dark man. Then before I go to the main issue, the core issue. For me, I try to find out. I try to stay as neutral as I can. I try to find out why people are really criticizing very dark man. I'm not saying the people that are criticizing him are wrong, but I've been trying to look for a reason. Why are they actually doing this? And to be honest, I've not really seen any tangible reason. Listen, people, there's a reason I use the word tangible. So there might be a reason, but I'm talking about tangible reason. Look, in the first place, very dark man. He didn't just jump into this issue. It was Peter that first told him about this issue. And if you look at the chronology of events, Peter narrated everything. Like very dark man said there were so many things Peter told him. That was way back 2025, and everything Peter is saying today is something that he has already heard before. Peter told him everything, showed him bank statements, told him that the case, you see, that is a very important aspect to me, that the case and the evidence of the statement of accounts, they are already with the EFCC. Of course, we know the case is there, but the statement of accounts, I think I'll put a hold on that. Then the names that Peter Okoye called, namely Fino and this other lady, Cynthia Morgan, or whatever she calls herself. I think Very Dark Man was inquisitive enough to have a discussion with Fino, and Fino denied all allegations. And in the process, he even discovered that it was Fino that kind of bailed Paul out when the case came up against Paul. You see, because that part is also very, very crucial. Whether Paul and Fino, whether they kind of resolved the issues among themselves and they became friends, that's another matter altogether. But now the court case, you see some aspect of the court case that the proceedings in the court that Very Dark Man played, that Nigeria was also played here. You see, what really intrigued me was that, the question, the cross-examination of Peter, when they were asking him the statement of accounts, and when he didn't really say that the statement of account is with the EFCC, but they said it was in his phone. That's one part. And what really piqued my imagination is the fact that the other video Nigeria was played where the EFCC said they denied that they don't have that statement of account. They don't have any of those evidences for that matter with them. That actually changes my perspective about the whole thing. That alone changed my perspective about the whole thing. So the question would be, what actually has Very Dark Man done wrong? Because this matter is already on social media. I don't know the rationale why people keep saying that he should stay off family. But this is what he does. And moreover, one family member has called him into the issue, and Peter has been making repeated videos on social media. So once you bring your matter to social media, people will definitely contribute. And we must understand something. Everybody on social media, they all have their mission, they all have their vision, they all have why they are there. people you see that are making video, taking sides, or say whatever they want to say, they are very sure of what they are doing. People know exactly what they are doing. Most of these guys on social media influencers, they are not really there because of the truth. They just look at a side that will draw traffic to them or that will put them in prominence, and they take that side, they take that direction, even knowing what they are supposed to do. But they will not do that. They will do whatever will boost their interest or have a multiplier effect on their broadcast, on their social media handle. That is how I see most of these people. There was a lady, I don't even know her name, that one of the videos Nigeria was played. That lady, she wore blue. You know, the lady started by saying that, look, this is not a case that any person should not take side. If you want to comment, you just try and be neutral and say what you want to say. But after that lady finished saying that, every other speech she made, she took side. She was with one of the twins. You see, that's exactly the problem with all this social media analysis, with the analysis of these influencers, the bloggers, all of them.
Mr.
You go
Alabo, are
back.
you the one there? You dey back so now off the camera all the time. I don't know why. Confirm that in 1 second. I put it back on backstage again, sir. Thank you.
So, sorry guys for that interlude. It's just a protocol that we observe here so that we don't let in unnecessary people to this platform because they've tried to attack us several times. So that's just it for that. So back to the issue. Now, the reason I'm saying this, I'm not making a case for very dark man, but I'm just wondering why are people taking the stance they are taking against him? I wish maybe there's a counter information that has come to debunk everything that very dark man has said. You know, okay, I can look at it from that angle. Because earlier this week or late last week, when this video first came up on this broadcast, I also joined in supporting the Peter Okoye. Somehow my support was skewed to his direction, you know. But still, I also said I didn't just want to say much about the matter because it's so deep, it's so messy. There's the truth. Everybody has their truths, and the truth is standing on its own. So there's a Peter's truth, there's a Paul's truth, there's a Jude's truth, and there's the real truth. You know, but after hearing what very dark man has said, I'm beginning to be a little more skeptical about the whole thing. I'm beginning to tell myself, wait a minute, is it that there are some things that Peter has not said? Or is it that these things are not really the way they are? But for whatever it is, no matter how you look at it, I think somehow Peter has been hot on this issue. It looks as if there's a gang up against him. It looks as if he has lost more than the other people. That's obviously why he's crying out. It looks as if there's just so many more things that we have not seen. But be those as they may, eventually, when cases come up, when the emotions are shredded away, when personal opinions are shredded away, when petty talks and innuendos are shredded away, what will be remaining will be core hard evidence, facts, figures, and those are the kind of things that win you cases in courts. It is not by opinion. It is not by whatever you think. It is not by sentiment. It's not by anything. So I would strongly advise all of them to take their core evidences to courts. And not just only having your evidence in court, the way you plead this matter also matters a lot. The way you plead your case, the way you plead your matter matters a lot. So that should be the homework that Peter ought to be doing by now. He should kind of save his energy, recluse himself from social media if possible, because he's not going to get any form of justice from social media. He's only going to amass public opinion, public sympathy. But if he has any iota of shrewdness in him, He should sit down properly with his lawyer, put his case together, cross the T's and dot the I's, and make sure that they are not leaving any loophole behind. Because the way the law works is this: you see the woman of justice, she's blindfolded and she has a weight in one hand. On the other hand, she has something to strike. So the reason she's blindfolded is that she doesn't see anything. It is that weight in her hand where the weight tilts to, where the balance tilts to. That's the place that determines where her judgment will go to. So that balance is actually the evidences on both sides. So it is whoever has the evidences that will win. And also, there's a dictum in law, in the legal parlance, that it is better to allow 99 guilty people to go free than to punish one innocent person. Now, the importance of that is that if you know that even if we are aware that 99 people are guilty, instead of you to punish them without evidence of whatever they have done, it's better you leave them alone. Instead of you to punish them without evidence, it's better you leave them alone. That is the picture. That is the picture the justice system is painting. It reminds me of this man in the US. I forgot this man's name. The man that was purported, well, he's not purported, the man that murdered his wife. Remember that case? I know a lot of people remember that case. I'm trying to remember his name. See, today, everybody knew he did it, but because of hardcore evidence, the man is still working in Fremont. I don't know if that man is still alive. So the whole point of this submission is that for whatever it is, if any matter gets to court, the best you can do for yourself is number one, you get your evidence. Number two, you organize your evidence. Number three, get a good lawyer that can present your evidence the way you are supposed to present those evidences. Because anything outside of that, the court is not going to look at your direction. Like they say, the court is not a Father Christmas. It's only in Nigeria that politicians go to court. What they will be demanding from the court will be different. What the court will be giving them will be different because it's not political. But this case is a family duel. I think to even say this, they should handle it in a family way. I don't think that will be possible any longer. In the sense that so many things have happened. There are so many things these people cannot even say. I'm very sure of that. And the last time Organa Naija was presented this video, I made a remark then that look, guys, if you trace the quarrel, the history of this, the Okoye's quarrel, the history, you see that before uh, Peter's wife came into the scene, there was really nothing to really quarrel about apart from uh, just the normal disagreements between people, between everyday people, you know. So when his wife was coming in, a lot of family resistance. Oh, he's almost 10 years senior than him, blah, 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 all those many stuff. For me, it is family. Yeah, if somebody wants to marry, the family has the right to say one or two things, but the option ultimately depends on whoever is making the choice. If the person has made that choice, they should respect him. If they have any reservation, they will just note it. But ultimately, it depends on the person. Since then, it has never been okay. It has never been well with with the Okoye twins. So that's where we are at it today. Now, having said that on one side, if we bring that into the broader political perspective, especially the issues we are facing on a daily basis, you see, it's not too different if you look at the broader political picture. Because today you see so many things. Look at the case, this fake agency, that fake agency, Femi that supposed to be, Femi that was supposed to be dropped immediately, somebody that was supposed to be told to step aside while investigation is going on. but they are ending up praising that guy, giving him accolades for even reporting the matter to the police in the first place. You see, sadly, the way the case is going, you can see the man they've taken him to first hearing, the House of Rep probe, everything coming out. People are coming out against the man. Eventually, the way the court is already headed to, if the man doesn't have hard evidences, it's going to be a problem. And remember, Very Dark Man again also spoke on that man's issue. Very Dark Man said in the video, I think I just played the video here, that he called the man and he asked the man, when the person you spoke with on the phone, are you 100% sure that it is Femi Amila that you spoke with? And the man said, no, he's not sure. The person you gave money to, did you give money to Femi Amila? He said no, that he gave to somebody to go and give him. So how are you sure that that person actually
Mr. Chris,
gave?
when you are done, please hand over to our Dream Nation. In the next
Okay,
40 minutes, we'll round up. Thank you, sir.
okay, done, sir. Thank you very much. So how are you sure that the person you gave the funds to actually handed over this money to Femi Amila? Were you there? He said no, he wasn't there. You see, that is exactly how the law works. When the emotions are taken away, when the human factor are taken away, when the reasons are taken away, what you are now left with is called hard evidences. So that man ought to have done his own job critically, his homework critically, because he ought to have realized that this matter, one day, something is going to happen, because he couldn't have been doing something as running a gigantic project like that, the greatest fraud of all time. I'm permitted to see that, and you expect that everything is just going to go smoothly. He was supposed to guide his plans, was supposed to keep tabs with everything he was doing, knowing that one day a time will come that he will need to give accountability for everything that has transpired there. It was high level fraud. The thing is that the man knows that the thing was fraudulent, like he agreed. He knows that he was bribing Femi and Co. to get him and recognize, to give him all the office spaces, all the ministerial approval, all the approvals necessary. The man knew, at least he agreed, he paid a bribe. So for you to have paid a bribe, you know that what you are doing is wrong. That is why I said, no matter how you look at this whole thing, if you focus only on Femi, then it means there's bias. You are biased. Femi, it means you are biased. Because if not for anything, the man agreed that he paid this much so that he can get this much from them. That everything he did, all the manipulation, the federal office space, the screening, the clearance, everything, the bank account, everything we talked about, the federal budgetary code, everything. He paid for everything, and he was still supposed to pay another 40% from that famous 48 billion. So all along, this man knew what he was doing, and he has admitted to that. So if not for anything, they can hold him for that and use that. So you have admitted to bribery. So it's not left for the other person, on the person you wanted to bribe. It's not left for the person to accept or not. And it's not left for you to prove that actually you bribed this person, you collected this from this person. But if you, on self-admission, say to the whole world that yes, you did this, then you'll be held accountable for that. Now, the reason I'm saying this is not because I'm supporting the man or whatever. I'm just trying to draw a nexus between this case and the case of the Okoyes, because that's actually how the law works. The law doesn't pander to any person's emotion, nothing. Panders to hardcore evidences. So coming back to our topic, which is supposed to be a social discussion, but coming back to our main topic, you see, I want to use this opportunity again to talk to the NDC and the handlers of His Excellency Peter Obi that come 2027, we should be focused on evidence. That is very crucial. In fact, even saying we should be focused on evidence, that's even the second option. The first option is that we have to be sure that there's no opportunity for rigging in the first place. We have to be sure that this election is won through the first ballot. We really have to be sure about that. Because the way the country is structured now, with the kind of legal system we have, with the judicial system, administration of justice in Nigeria, you can see there is a real problem. The judges will come up and they start interpreting the law the way it suits them. So, gathering evidences is even supposed to be not even the second, maybe the third or fourth option. All we need to do is to prevent them from rigging in the first place so that there will be no need to go to court. If we block all the loopholes and win this election massively from the first ballot, I'm not sure there will be need for we to be depending on the benevolence of our judiciary when we know what they are up to at every point in time. We've seen how they made a governor that came first, somebody that came first, the governor of a state. We saw how Akpabio and what was this Lawal, how they came to Senate. Because in the first place, there was a law that says that you cannot contest for two positions on a single electoral cycle. But Ahmed Lawal did that because Ahmed Lawal was the candidate of evil man Buhari and Malami and Co. That was their candidate, not until Tinubu invoked the spirit of Emilokon and they all stepped back. And by then, there was already somebody from the state of Ahmed Lawal. There was a placeholder there that had the Senate ticket. So when Lawal came back, that guy said he was not going to release the ticket. The case went as far as the Supreme Court. Supreme Court looked at our constitution and they looked the other way. And that was how they cleared Ahmed Lawal. And Ahmed Lawal went to Senate. The rest, like they say, is history. See, that is a rape on democracy. That is a rape on democracy. That event was particularly very, very painful because it was an event that everybody followed. We were looking at how are they going to manipulate this? How is this going to be judged? But yet, they got judgment. And Ahmed Lawal went to Senate. So the reason I'm saying this is just to buttress the fact that we shouldn't even be opting for the option of going to courts, having evidences, taking snapshot of beavers, this, that, and that. They understand these laws. They will just throw it, all those things, they will just throw them out with one stroke of the pen. So that brings me to the third option. Everybody should be ready to do the needful. It is not that kind of judgment the Supreme Court gave the last time. This time around, even if it gets to the point that we have to go to the court, they have to give judgment, everybody must be ready to make sure that proper judgment is given. And even if it is not given, everybody should be ready to resist and fight for what is right. I don't know how we are going to do it, but these are things we all should have in our bucket list. So the best way to avoid all this from the beginning, the best way to avoid them ab initio, is for everybody to make sure that the elections are not rigged in the first place. We all have to come out. We all have to vote, defend our vote. Thank God for Election Watch. Thank God for the backroom staff of the NDC. Because they said everything is in place. Even the Election Watch, they have invited Osun State. I listened to one of their spokespersons. They invited Osun State that to make use of the apparatus of election watch, apparatus they can use to monitor any election for that matter. You can have your results. The results can be there even before it gets to collation center. They have a software that automatically collates the results in real time. Well, if not really in real time, anytime you have a network connection, but the figures will be there, not just figures, fictitious figures. The paper, the form EC8 or whatever they call it, you see everything there. There's a software for that. I think they should do any kind of modification they can do to make sure that everything, all hands are on deck to make sure that the election is not rigged. Well, let me give time to my brother here, Oga Alabo. Oga Alabo, I hope you are still there. So you can use the remaining time to have your say. Although I'll be interjecting from time to time. Oga Alabo, welcome to the show.
My brother, my brother.
Thank
The
you, sir.
way I like the way. Good evening, sir. It will take time. We pray like that was to have time for us. The way they take the talk, slowly, slowly going, going, going. Before you know, time don't finish. Mr. Niger was a beg, make I draw your attention. RBCL, I beg, bring him in. The panel is too quiet. Bring and come in for us. Black Panther there backstage. I beg. If you are there, Niger watch, please help us bring and come. American scatter grant for us. Thank you, everyone, my brother Chris. God bless you for that wonderful, for taking time to sensitize Nigeria for the need for them to understand. Peter Obi have told us it's depending on us now, and everybody's riding on our shoulder. So you will not come to say he said he wants to go to court because he believes in court. So is respected. You don't expect Eda to open up and begin to tell you everything. He has told you that you have to count people that refuse to count your vote. So he has told you that he's going to end the police unit. You don't wait for him to tell you first. Peter Obi must say that you are not going to court. At the level where Peter Obi is not supposed to use that kind of. Maybe if he says it, it will cause a lot of confusion or a lot of things will come. So because NDC has some issue in the in the court at the moment, people will say, oh, okay, you don't believe in the judiciary. Why are you at the court at the moment? So he might not say it openly. No, they does not have the right. After all, the current Ghanaian president, he told them openly that they are not going to court. He's going to end at the Pule unit. And the Ghanaian people stood with him because he knows that the former president rigged him out on his second term. And they said, no, this time around I'm coming. I will not allow you to rig me. We're not going to court. That was why the former vice president who was running to take over from his principal, the outgoing president then, pick up phone and congratulate Mahama immediately. Yeah, because the people were already on the street. People are everywhere defending their vote. So not just the Kwankwasia movement only pattern we want to use approach. We should also apply the Ghanaian approach. That is what we are doing at this moment. We are not saying we don't believe in the judiciary, but we can't allow judiciary to determine over 250 million or 230 million as our government will estimate using it in stealing money. Let's agree that is our population. So we cannot allow 6-man panel or 7-man panel or 5-man panel to sit down and continue to decide for over how many million people. No. So why did we decide to go to the field? You abandon everything, not just that you abandon everything. The government deliberately will put public holidays there and they will restrict movement, and you stress yourself to go to the poll after casting your vote. Then somebody will be somewhere to tell you that your vote does not count. So it has to be Justice Omotosho, Justice Nephew, to sit down and come and be deciding. Then no, it's the candidate of wicked that won, not the candidate of people. So we cannot continue to allow that kind of thing to happen again in Nigeria. Our vote does count. When it don't count is when we allow them to rig us. Pardon my manners, Mr. Niger Watch. God bless you, sir, for what you are doing. Thank you, sir. God bless your family. God bless the backroom staff. Everyone on the comment section, God bless every one of you. Love Maduka. Madam Peggy Modi, thank you for the super chat. Michael Gnamaru, God bless you, my brother. Every one of you, you are doing a great job. You are doing your part. However, we need to stretch it more. We need to stretch as Nigerians. We need to expand it. We need to expand. The level where we are today, if you have people are back home, you have to sensitize them, let them know this is the only hope for the country this moment is Peter Obi. And the way out is for us to support him. It's for us to cast our vote. He's using us to run today. We want him to run for us, not that he's using us. Because he's the one that majority of Nigerians have found is trustworthy, is competent, is reliable. So he has said several times he's not a saint, but however, he's a man who have been among the devils, but he chose not to be devil. At least he has he has empathy for people, and is passionate to see our country work. For that alone, he has shown us how prudent he is. And one thing we believe is that the cost of governance in Nigeria is our major problem. And if we have seen a man who has been a governor and has displayed the kind of, let me say, one who is drifty with money and it manage the resources of Anambra people in a very good way. Some people will be APC people will be saying, why did you go and save? You did not use it to do. Government is a continuous something. As this person said, during my campaign, these are things I wrote in my campaign and I fulfilled them. I did not leave anything behind. I decided to save for the next government that will come to continue. We are on the place I have started. Did you know Sibulo Biano? What did they do to Anambra people? Today, he's in America. I say he's sick or this. Corruption will always catch you. Using their resources, drinking every hot drink you would drink, like the one in my own state, yes, a week. So they will be drinking, spending money doing those ones. So will you now compare that one to Peter Obi? He has done his part. If Willie Obiano is someone who has a character like Peter Obi, Peter Obi saw him as someone who is that person, a technocrat, someone who is already in the industry, and he trusted him, but unfortunately, he betrayed the trust, he became a politician, and squandered the resources of Anambra State. Now another man is there today, called himself that he's a professor. When he was campaigning, he relied on the record of Peter Obi. That was major thing he was using to campaign. Peter Obi did this, Peter Obi did this. And today, that same man today, because of their wicked ambition, If the North did not trust Peter Obi, are fighting against Peter Obi, is it Charles Oludu that the North will not trust? How good Peter Obi is, competent, and how people will trust Nigerians trust him, but politicians wicked in North are just playing politics. So Charles Oludu and Umai will come out and be talking rubbish and not use Okalu. Are they the ones that the North will not trust and say, come and be the Igbo president? You guys must be joking. Well, Nigerians, we have opportunity, we have a lifeline. And that lifeline is Peter Obi. And it's the ball we have at hand at the moment. So let us just focus on the ball. It's a golden ball. Our target is the goalpost. And what is that goalpost standing there is the INEC and the APC. So we have to go through. That is our target. So let us see how we can get through the goalpost. And not just going through the goalpost. That is why we are saying, stay after the election, defend your vote, make it so that it's going to be a force that will penetrate the net. You see, when some pressure, some ball you will kick, you will go through the net and come out, open the net. So that is the force of the people of the country. So when we push this adder, we will get through the net, and Peter Obi will be the president. And every one of us will smile again. Today we have hope. Our hope is back because one man is contesting, and that man is Peter Obi. Just imagine you are left with Atiku and Tinubu. It's still the old order. Just imagine. You will now be thinking, that is when the voter apathy will even increase more, because some people will just decide, what are we doing? Let both of them fight themselves, grab it, run away with it, and do whatever they want to do. You see, Nigerians will be playing football. But Nigerians, this is not the time for you to play football, because the hope is there, which is Peter Obi. So we have the chances. It's there. It's clear. APC know. You don't ask yourself, why are they always fighting is Peter Obi? You ask a ADC man question, they will talk. They will not go to attack Tinubu. Once they want to make this thing, is Peter Obi will be their reference. Ask a PC man question, that how are your government doing to better the life of Nigeria? The next question you will hear, their response is Peter Obi. So, he is the star boy. He is the light. Because the Bible said, when the light shined, darkness will not be able to comprehend it. So, Peter Obi is the light for the country. That is why we are happy when APC talking about him. They are helping us to amplify him, to even make the campaign easier for us. Come 19th of August this month, we will be having campaign to start. What are your preparations? Have you gotten your PVC? What are your plans in place? Have you engaged with people? Have you spoken to them? Why Peter Obi is the choice for all? So these are markets we need to take down to every nooks and crannies of our country. We have to visit the innocent woman who do not understand. Some of them don't even know. They deceive them sometimes and say, oh, Peter Obi is the one that is our candidate. So he's the one, because they know people like him. So they will go to those your grandmother in the village and told them, this is the party you will vote, and Peter Obi is the person. Is running. It happened in the north, where they told most of them that Peter Obi and Atiku were running together. So those are fake news you will see. So we have to sensitize those innocent grandparents and vulnerable ones who do not have access to education because the government deliberately denying them access to education so that they will continue to explore, exploit them, take out what they can use them for. So we have a lot. That is why I said we have to stretch and we have to expand and do more. So whatever we are doing today, you're talking on social media, get to the grassroots, have partners, have people who will be watching for you, have people back home. You have influence over many people. There are people that are on your payroll, you support them monthly. You can use that opportunity. You are not taking advantage, but letting them know the stress you are going through, if the country is better, they don't have to be on your payroll. They will be working and they will be living a good life. So you are struggling abroad, you're thinking of how many people you want to pay in a month, the people that they will call you that their wife swallow shovel, people that they will call you that their mother swallow a big spoon and they need to do surgery. Some that will tell you that the baby head bridge with this one, this happened. You know a lot of calls and messages you receive abroad. And those people you sending money. If the hospital is equipped and is better, you don't need to spend money for someone who swallows spoon. It's the responsibility of government. The hospital will take care of that. So if you have a system where it's working, nobody will call you and say they have ulcer. This is happening. So if someone is calling you of this, oh, my stomach will have not eaten for days, my children. If we have a better system that is working, I don't think that will be necessary. They will have jobs doing. They will have things to do. But we have the failure of the government because we have the wrong people in place. Criminals in position of power. That is why you have this influx, the minds of people calling for this with all kinds of manner of stories. You see a lot of social and corporate beggars across. But if we have a country that is working, where there is factories, where there is job opportunities, everyone will fend for themselves. Then we'll only focus on the vulnerable people. When we talk about the vulnerable people, people who are physically challenged, people who are maybe have some learning disabilities, and elderly ones. So we have those ones now. We focus on, okay, what can we do if they are the people? But someone with two hands, two legs, and the brain is working will be a corporate beggar begging because they don't have job. They have graduated for years. They now come up with a strategy on how they can beg you, and you will find it difficult not to give them money. So all these things will fade away because there will be job opportunity. We don't say in a country you have lazy people who choose not to work. That one will not know it's their own decision to fail. But many have decided to do something, but there is no opportunity there for them. Government is not making a conducive environment for people. They are not creating this avenue. There is no job opportunity. So a lot of people are there who wants to do things, not that they intend to beg. So we will now know the people who can focus on. And so, but now as it is, you don't even know how to separate this one because there is a fair system. So we all must wake up and stretch ourselves. We need to expand. See how we can see this our elastic we can use that can expand us more in reaching out to the grassroots. See how many people you can engage, sensitizing them. We need to speak to people. Many people are ignorant. They don't even know. They just hear that political party are coming. They don't know if APC is their problem, is the region they are suffering. Many people don't understand. They are just there. When election come, it's what they see in front of them, they just do. So there are a lot of works to do. Politicians have destroyed our country. They have put people into a kind of condition where they will not have access to education. So the level of literacy and people who have decided not to go, not that they decide that who do not have access to education, is quite high. So
Alabo,
we,
Oga
yes, sir.
Alabo,
Yes, sir.
Black Panther don't come on. That's now 40 minutes
I
ago.
don't look I don't know friend don't come. Thank you, Niger, for bringing him in. So let us see how we can engage people. That is my own for us to see how we can come together and talk to people back home, sensitize them, support people. If there is money, you have financial support, you can do how they can do those grassroots mobilization, talk to people. There are a lot of people that we need to still speak to. So
Alabo.
extend yourself and do those ones. Then lastly, Black Panther, I'm coming so you speak. Sorry, let me on the issue of uh, is it Peter and Paul? I will just say thank you, Niger Watch, for bringing it. But for me, I see this as a family issue. Everyone to just see how we can talk about the problem. That is why you see me not even talk about it that much, because we have elephant on our head. I will keep saying. I was surprised to see Nigerians, people I have not seen on social media turning their cameras, how they begin to speak everywhere. You go to Twitter, it's Jude. You go to anywhere you go, Instagram, TikTok, oh, I say, what is happening? And we are here crying every day for a better Nigeria. What APC is doing in the country and what Tinubu is treating us. Nigerians, you people, if you guys put your camera like this and face Tinubu government, by now we would have gone far. We would have gone to stage 3. Tinubu would have thinking of resigning. So I will appeal to Nigerians using this opportunity. The same way you people put in this energy in speaking about very dark man, about Peter Okoye, Paul Okoye, Jude, let us all turn our cameras and speak, call Tinubu out, and hold the government accountable. A lot of things will change within a second if we can do that. So let us see how we can channel our energy to things that is really affecting us and not issue that is inconsequential, issues that is not going to help our country. It's not going to push us anywhere. It does not add any value or remove anything. So it's just nothing for us. I see no reason all of us will be putting camera arguing over something that is not necessary. We have elephant on our head, which is Tinubu and APC government. Let us focus on our problem and don't be stressing ourselves with elephant on our head, and we are using our leg looking for snake. So please, everyone, let us put our cameras and speak to our government. Thank you, Black Panther, for your patience.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
my brother. You've spoken very well, and thank you so much for speaking in a very wider format on the election, what is happening in Nigeria concerning the electoral process, and how we all should join hands together to do it right. Thank you so much. And I want to thank Nigeria for bringing in today. I was listening to everyone. I decided to just pump in and give everyone, both that have called in, reminders. And I want to thank Mommy Diaspora, thank everyone that are listening, and the ones that are typing on the comment section. May God bless everyone of us. Now, let us kickstart it. I want to start with the first person that called in. I forgot it. Malaba, what was the madam name? I'm always forgetting her name all the time. Madam Deborah. I think it's Deborah.
Madam
Is it
Deborah.
Madam Deborah? Madam Deborah,
And,
you see, at the beginning of this old saga, when you called in, I want to remind you, and go back and make your own reflection. You jump on the bandwagon because of what you just heard on the media. You took side. Nobody criticized you. The whole thing is on the internet. We are waiting for others. And on that premises, you were wrong. Because you've not heard from both parties. You heard from one, you have to hear from another. Because you said, as you have said, it's family issue. This issue, the totality of it, you can say is family issue, but they are divided into two parts. We have the business section of it, and we have the family part of it. The family part of it has to do with the wives, all the wives, and what transpired between all of them, what they said against themselves, which if you have listened carefully to it, you know that there's a lot of fire on the mountain when it comes to the family aspect, which is more delicate and can lead to so many things that most of us will say, oh, I don't know, I will have allowed that speak peace to all the parties in this issue, but not to take side. The other part of it, you said VDM you have, let me paraphrase it, but you might not like it. You are saying that VDM does not have right to come into this matter. But go and listen to VDM very well, how he came into the matter. And all of us in any situation, you try as much as possible to listen to the right and listen to the left. VDM said one thing. He said, when I saw the matter as the fact was presented on the media, he had to do what? Follow suit to meet with Peter in Sheraton Hotel. And when everything was spoken, when the whole thing was being brought forward, remember I said he has followed this issue for long. He knows more, he got more information than you and I. If he wanted to jump start it, he would have jump started this thing, but he's not that kind of a person. He likes to weigh all the things and look at the fundamentals. What is the cause of the problem? Take this side, take this side. But one mistake he did, which he confessed and he did, and you, Madam Deborah, you did it too. He said he jumped on the bandwagon of Peter. He said he jumped on the bandwagon. He laughed at himself. And he spoke further. He said if he had done it, he now make reference to mobile case. Then he said if he had jumped on it like that, this kind of issue can spoil his name forever. We have to follow. People are accusing VDM. We have to follow his statements. If you don't want VDM to come into this issue, don't broadcast it in the national media, on the internet. Don't make it to everybody. If you are saying VDM should not come into this issue, likewise, every one of us should not come into this issue. So we should not point finger. Remember, when you point that finger, the remaining three fingers that are left behind, they are pointing at you. So we should be careful in how we talk against the people that are putting their own opinion, especially when someone is trying to balance issue and see from both ends. Even went further to hear the court cases. That is it. Like I said at the beginning, I said this is a big issue, and I made one fundamental statement. I said this thing has lasted for more than 15 years. Even the late mother was in this issue. If you listen to the senior brother, the one before the senior, the second person who is in Jos, he said Peter is a very corny person. He said he started with them, and all of a sudden, Jude came and bulldozed the way. But before then, if you listen to that video, because I've listened to that video, he said the mother never wanted Peter, Jude, to manage them because they know him not on the right path. He's like I'm sorry for using this language on him. I don't know any other language than it's like something like a black sheep in the family, that they don't trust him. And the brother made mention of it. He said at the advent when they were going, he said they said 20% will be given, proceed will be given to him. Remember, he said he was the bodyguard to the twin. And he spent his money on it, taking them around the country with the sisters who were selling tickets on each venue. That means the senior brother have spent money. At the beginning, he was funding them because they were the joy and pride of the family. Their mother cherished them. And there's one thing about twin. I have an ejima. I have twin. If you are not close, if you are from a far distance, you cannot understand them. If you are close to them, when you are close, when they are having issues, because twins, they do have issues. And there's one thing common among two of them. There's one thing about twin. One will be a calm person. Second one will be outspoken. That's one common thing when twins. One will be very outspoken, one will be calm. It takes its time. And both of them, there's one thing about twins. They trust any members of their family, they trust. When that trust is broken, it hurts them so much. That is what is wrong. That is what is happening on Peter's case. You see, Peter want to cry? That is it about twins. Because they don't believe their blood will hurt them. Even if it's something slight, it has hurt Peter a lot. There is something bigger thing in this thing that you have not heard. I've said it before. I said this case is very big. That I will not take side now. I have to hear them. That was what I was telling my brother. Nigeria was said this thing is very big. And when I make some court cases, he said, "Oh, is it the Court of Justice of Nigeria that failed us in the election?" I said, "No, this one is a criminal case. We must be very careful." But there's one thing I note in the family that came from the brother. He said, Jude has not been a good boy. He said, Paul, was it the second one is Paul, is a very nice boy. Likewise, Peter. But when the brother Jude separated Paul from Peter, he was wondering if Jude used juju on Paul. That is one thing about twins. But it pains me. It pains me because twins, they are special. This is my first time I will see a twin that the bond within them is being cracked by a person as like their senior brother, Jude. And for that singular thing on the family issue, Jude has held seriously, very serious. That is why you see the entire country, they are fighting against him because twins hold special place in every heart of anybody in Nigeria. You know how we take them. Everybody is hot because this man Jude should have played a very better role than what he's playing today. It's evil. The role he's playing today is evil. I'm not judging him, but I'm telling you, in terms of family affair, he should be more wiser than the rest. But what happened? He is not. He's playing again role of divide and rule, taking advantage of the one that is quiet, calm, and the one that can speak out. Despite that one that is speaking out, it's not laying the very thick facts that will win the case in court. That is the financial aspect of it. Like I said before, when they were bringing things up, when we noticed that this fact that he brought, VDM came in, I
Black
was
Panther.
shocked, sir.
Black Panther.
Yes, sir.
The time we didn't give us don't pass, but wait till you do, make you round up then,
Okay,
and we can
let
just
me
discuss
round up.
for
Yes,
On
Naija
the
work.
financial,
we need to round up in 10 minutes. Thank you.
okay. On the financial part of it, business part, I want to speak on it from the beginning. Jude has made a mess of how to run business like this. He is a trickster on that aspect. He's a trickster. If you are managing people, two people, if you are managing a group, you must state. You put them together. It's simple. You've gone to school, man. What percentage will this take? Which percentage will I take? What role am I playing? What duty? They weigh it among, they talk among themselves, and they have their lawyers there that will put it on writing. Then everybody will sign and seal. The business is not a marketplace whereby you just can't dip your hand. You said I need Panadol, you go and buy Panadol. That is coin is a corny man. That man, you played a corny role in that aspect, and you that edge in that aspect. He has tricked them. That tricked because they are his junior brother, and he knows how they work and how they function. He knows the weak point. He knows how to penetrate because they are his brother. That is why he held the one that is more soft, which is Paul. Like I told you, the twin, there are two kind of, there are two. One is calm and one is outspoken. And that outspoken one cannot keep anything inside when he's angry. The other one that is Paul is quiet. He can accommodate and listen. So on the business part, he has heard on the business part, but Peter made some mistake, because if you are in the court of law, that lady that holds the knife is blind. My brother just said it, brother Chris just said it. He's blind. You have to tender your fact, because when he put his foot down, he doesn't know who and who he's going to cut. He's going to cut down because he's blind. For the two parties. Look at the case they brought now. VDM brought. You not see the case. He has told lie there. And you know, in the court, if you tell lie, when the judge notices that you have spoken lie, you have to have a good lawyer to push it back. You have to have a good lawyer, because you don't tell lie in front of the judge. It's very fundamental, especially when somebody you called in, like the FCC, you are saying that they have the document, and the FCC said they don't have such like that. You have already lied. Your case is now you are taking 10%, 20% off the chance of you winning the case. That is it. But we got to listen until the end of this case. But I just told you where I don't like the role of Jude. One, the way he table and do the financial arrangement, he was a trickster there. On the family side, Jude as a senior would have quenched everything they had together, every quarrel. He would have brought them together. They are twins. They are special from God. You can't break them. They can fight now. When they come together, Jude, you will face the wrath which they will bring forth to you. Because there's one umbilical cord. They shared one umbilical cord in their mother's womb. One is more active, while one is calm. Jude, Peter, as you see, Peter does not hate his twin brother. He won't. He can't hate his twin brother. They will come a time, they will come and set you. But Jude, you are black among them. Even your senior brother is a witness to it. And that is bad. You have to you have to change your way. You have to change your way. If I will say, to me, I will say you should withdraw that case in the court of law and let somebody who is higher in the high ranking in your family, let him settle the case amicably among you. Because
you have Peter that will finish that 10 minutes. Because I'm running
now
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I am touched. I am touched because this
Uncle,
is a twins matter and
you
I have
don't
one.
do
Thank
you
you.
don't do Uncle. Uncle, I mean, why you say you yourself you want to do like the Jude now before
I
that
know they
one
do
is
like
coming.
Jude. I know they do like Jude. Jude is air.
Because
He has air, and I've said where he has
wait,
air.
Uncle, you don't do I beg. 10 minutes, you don't chop almost my eye daytime since. Well, Black Panther, thank you so much for the perspective where you bring come. You know, as you just dey talk, I can't remember that day when they first play this record. It be like say you talk, say you bring the wife matter come in. Be like say one of our panelists come dey say this one no concern the wife, it lead to argument. But I think for me, I support that part. You understand? We no fit pretend say the wives they not get any role to play for this matter.
They get role to play now, but people
They get
disagree with me.
yeah, but the facts now, even this stand where you they take today now, that day, I say na only you want to take this stand, even before Very Dark Man come out. So with the revelation of Very Dark Man now, you see, we don't dey see different diverse opinion. Now, wetin I still talk. There's no reason where any person would still blame Very Dark Man. Which be that? They call am for the matter now. They get discussion. You know, here, I don't know the way some people take they behave. You go there, you know, go ever fit get access to any person. It's saying and Peter day, Peter bedroom, then discuss the matter. So all those social media blogger, all those people, now different thing, all those ones they look for. All everybody want traffic. That's what they are interested in. Look at politics going on everywhere, the destruction and everything. Nobody cares. They are not talking about anything. You see, so now for me, I just see for that one. Eventually, everybody must be allowed to air their opinion. Now, only that part, me, I disagree with you, Black Panther. When you say Madam Debbie not supposed to talk this one, not supposed to talk this one. No, Madam Deborah just call in and she make her opinion. That's all. Especially if person dey phone, you know, will get time to
She
take
said
respond.
VDM not supposed to enter this case.
No, na her opinion.
And
Assuming
our
na
opinion,
person
but our
wey dey
opinion is
phone,
wrong.
wait, Black Panther. No be you go determine whether I wrong. Na opinion. Assuming na
Because
e dey
as you and
panel
I
dey
come
talk.
in here,
Wait,
that's what
Black
VDM
Panther.
said enter.
You know, or that time when she call, maybe you just still talk that time. Maybe she will still call back again. You know. But if she dey panel like this, you tell her say this your opinion is wrong. Una two will challenge each other. So that one are for one side. But I just say me I talk that one by passing. Eventually, everybody's opinion, we have to respect each other's opinion as long as you are not going over the line, you are not crossing the line, you are just expressing your view the way you feel is right. Like that day, wait till I talk now. Shebi, are you they support Peter? You were directly saying that make people not support Peter. I think that your submission be that. Say the issue might be bigger than what we are all seeing. No, at the end of the
Yes.
day, very dark man. Yeah, very dark man came out now with his own everything. There's no way you feel tell person say EFCC gets statement of account, and at the end of the day, EFCC even bring publication come out say they not get, and they even ask you for court. The thing be say if you dey talk all these things, people will it will be like say some people go dey vex, some people because one thing wey I know for we be say if anything just come out, emotion, everybody run with emotion, bring am make we just put tire for a neck, keep kpai the person. No, it doesn't work like that. Hard facts, core evidences, you have to look at them before you do anything. That make me like my science, you know. Science is so straightforward. You deal with evidences. Evidence for Nigeria, the same for Jamaica, the same. As long as there is standard atmospheric condition or whatever condition it is. So eventually, all these things wey we dey talk and a lesson. For me, the biggest lesson, na be the part where you talk about just now. If you want to go into business with anybody, no need for emotion, no need for sentiment. The rules must be clear. The rules must be clear. See, there's a reason wey Kwankwan so wrong come out, tell the whole world say he and His Excellency Peter Obi dem sign contracts, agreements for that one tenure. You see am? There's a reason he did that. He fit be interview, but everybody is calculating because many people they know say that thing don cause trouble from the beginning. So now making put that one hard for everybody. So The point in all this is that whatever you are doing, be diligent. There are rules and regulations guiding everything, and people should learn to obey the rules and regulations. If there are none, you devise one for yourself. Both parties should be there. They should maintain the interest of those people, protect the interest of both of the parties. So at the end of the day, when the chips are down, you just go back to the small print, and let's look at what's on the small print. You read and say, okay, now so we talk at that time, and so we not talk at that time. And that's it. That is how it works.
Yeah,
So the
Chris.
system, yeah, Oga Labo, you still there? Our 10
Now
minutes don't
you,
finish.
now you push me come out and I still did there. If they allow you now, you go.
Our 10 minutes don't finish. Oga Labo, what
Okay.
you do, eh?
Since when you they
Make you
talk, you
just
don't
dey
know say
talk.
the 10 minutes don't go.
If Naija watch come, make you talk for one,
Eh,
2 minutes. That
Chris,
was
calm
come.
down,
If not
calm
come,
down.
wait
Uh,
now. If you don't come, Black Panther, you go jump in, or nobody go call you again. Oga Labo,
Chris,
yeah,
calm
now.
down. Yeah, one
Make
thing is that
Alabo talk now. Now you want
thank
finish
you
the time
for
before.
10 minutes more. 10 minutes more.
Aha.
Thank you,
Okay, I
Chairman.
beg you. Make we show am.
Oduga, thank you.
That exactly.
Uh,
Yeah. Exactly.
Chris, don't worry. Leave these 10 minutes for me and
So
Black Panther. You
continue.
don't. Uh-huh. Thank you for highlighting that to Black Panther. Black Panther, one thing is that, you know, it's the same thing you are advising Nigeria. And at the same time, you are latching on a caller that call in, playing a role of Mom Simmons. It's sometimes it makes it look as if everything other people are saying is doesn't make sense, but the one you are saying should be accepted. You talk about a very dark man. A very dark man owns his opinion, and you don't want Nigeria to latch on him. And at the same time, someone is making their opinion. So I just want you to look at that. Everybody have angle of understanding how they see the issue. That is why every one of us are different. So no one can speak your mind the way you want to speak it. Even when you are coming with word to word, there must be different. Even if we want to say the same thing, you cannot match my word together because me and you did not rehearse before we came out on air to speak. That is it. So everybody will come with their opinion. We have to respect people's opinion. That is it.
Alabo,
Very.
can I jump in?
Go ahead.
Can I say something? You see,
Go
I'm
ahead.
not I'm not disputing or taking our opinion out. There's one thing we must notice here. There are some fundamental things the anchor man always speak. We normally forget it. I don't know why. Maybe it's a Nigerian factor. Me, I don't. I put it as something that will make me, not to be on the line with issues. But you will say I'm disputing our opinion. No. You see, the anchorman said one thing. He said immediately you bring any issue online,
Yes.
everybody has right to speak on
Okay.
it. And not
Do,
everybody have right to speak on it.
does
You will not,
Madam
you cannot, wait, let me finish. I will answer.
does Madam Deborah have a right to speak? Does he
Yes, she
have a
has the
right
right
to
to
tell?
speak on it. But
Does she have a right to tell very dark man not to
yes,
interfere
she
in
doesn't have
the
a
family?
right. She doesn't have a
Does
right.
she doesn't have a right?
Yes, to
So
say that.
do you have a right to stop her? Why what right do you have
No,
to
no,
tell her that she doesn't
look
have
at
a
it.
right?
Just like, wait, Alabo, you are being on defensive side. You are not understanding
It's
issue.
not defensive side.
If
You
wait now, wait. Let me make it understandable to you. What I told you, I said if issues is on the telly now, on the media, everybody has the right to speak on the issue, the core issue that the person brought forward. But you don't have a right to say this man don't have a right. Maybe because the man a big man, he doesn't have the right to speak on it because he has
She
followers. That is not
she
good
she didn't
for
she didn't
everybody to
she didn't
listen to.
ask the very dark man not to speak. It's
But
taking
look at
side
her
is
word.
what she
Did
took.
you listen to her? Did you listen
I
to her very
listen. I
well?
did hear when she called now.
If
Black
you like say,
Panther.
if you like so now, not get waiting now. Why is this 10 minutes? Do make I take talk
Now in
better.
the
Make
now
I
in the
take
you not listen to her well now.
Uh,
criticize
see,
people. See, may we just bury this matter. Okay, I love Black Panther. But may we bury this matter in 30 seconds. My own be say, Black Panther, you get right to take criticize Madame Deborah, whatever she says. But the problem is that it's not a phone call now. She calling. As you criticize, she no go get opportunity to take counter you again. So what I
Yes,
talk, we say
because
that time.
I don't feel talk to her
Wait,
when she dey call in. I be the thing.
now only that one be my own this thing inside. So as she talk finish, if you want criticize, you criticize. Maybe if she call back for Ghana and was free pick, she will still counter. Everybody get opinion.
Yes.
Everybody has opinion on every issue. My own not superior to your own. I have to
Yes.
present now. You
Chris,
present.
Yeah,
Chris,
yeah,
Oga
that is
Labo,
right.
Chris,
continue.
Chris. What I'm just saying is, I know nobody wants to. We are not arguing to win, and for you, Black Panther, you always want to win. But let's move on. I believe Chris have spoken to
You
you
see,
about
when you
it.
are putting
I've
a
had it.
caveat, when you are putting wait, Alaba, wait. When you are putting a
Okay.
Una see
caveat in
una
somebody's
bad
word.
character. Una see una bad
No,
character.
Alaba not get that
Oduga,
bad character.
Oduga, you give
He
us
always
10
having
Una
that
see
minutes
bad
una
now.
bad
character.
character.
You give
The
us
this
10 minutes. The
program
10
don't
minutes never
enter.
reach. You don't call the
Very,
ring
very
there.
picky. Very picky like a woman. You are too picky.
Okay. All right.
We be
Thank you.
we be still get 4 minutes. Now don't use una bad character scatter everywhere.
Now do well.
Naija, what you gave us 10 minutes. The 10 minutes never reach. Now.
Thank you. No, you don't do like that. Thank you. Now do well. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Which
you, bro.
kind of administration be this one?
You don't know if your
You
10
don't know
minutes
if your
don't
10 minutes
pass.
don't pass.
You don't know Naija
You don't know
Watch.
Naija
No,
Naija Watch. Everybody here don't
everybody
air.
here don't air. Now do well. The truth of the matter is, I don't know why Black Panther you can't use all the minutes given to you to be talking about Mother Deborah. Now Mother Deborah be the topic.
Now, by the Debra, now you dispute your own
Dispute
facts
your own
now.
facts now. No, but it doesn't matter. Let our opinion stand.
When it
Leave her
say,
alone. When it say,
I don't say
I know
your
say
opinion
your
stand. I know
opinion
say
stand.
stand.
I know say
But
stand. But
if you get something on the
if you
media
get something
like
on the
that,
media
you
like
know go
that,
say
you know go say
this man. Oh no,
this
you're
man.
not
Oh
supposed to
no,
come
you're not
in.
supposed to come in. No, for me, I don't care how anybody leave their opinion. If you counter me or oppose me, it's not my business. As long as you did disrespect me, so you cannot just use all your minutes be talking about Mother Deborah. That is not a topic. That doesn't make no sense to me. If it's just
Thank you,
that
my brother.
you
Thank you,
disagree
my
with
brother.
her,
Oh, because
oh,
I
because I
mentioned I
mentioned
disagree
I
with her.
disagree with her. If you say you disagree with her, that's fine. But you all your minutes you use on the talk about her
Now
since.
lie, not be
Now
all my
like not be all
minutes.
my minutes.
All my minutes I
All
use to
my
talk
minutes
on
I use to talk on
Jude, Paul,
Jude,
and Peter.
Paul, and Peter. Okay, thank you, Oga. Next time, just come in. Black Panthers submission and disagree. Then you give yours and move on. You don't emphasize and just stand in one particular topic and just be talking there on one person that you don't
He's a mom Simmons. So not only am the day correct, every other person.
What
You
did
know,
they talk say correct? I dey defeat
I
a fact
dispute a
now.
fact now.
Simple.
Simple. That's
Why
what
you
you're
not
saying.
open
Why
your
you
mouth?
not open your mouth?
Talk to
Talk to
VDM.
VDM. If you want the
Make it latch you
make it
down.
latch you down. If you want
I
both
just want you
sides,
for just leave this 6 minutes for us now. We take talk our.
I don't know.
Because
He just
VDM get
come in.
power now, and I don't
He
fit
go
talk to
give
am.
person. He go
all
give
right.
person something for this side. Take him from the
I
other side.
gave one additional 10 minutes. Starts counting now. 1 minute from now.
I beg go take
That's
your
it.
this thing. But
Okay,
Najawa,
I
before
beg.
you go, we need to address this issue of this. I don't know. Did you change device as you come to UK? Because we don't understand
The
what they
device is
happen now.
very bad. Very, very bad device
You
they
I
use.
cannot
beg now.
day
Now
before
what
all of
start
us go
today?
there together. They do have conversation, but anytime
Now
you
what
come
Go
like
start
and
now,
throw
today?
it in
network
the
go.
Atlantic
Throw
Ocean.
it in the Atlantic Ocean. It's not device. It's the software that I'm using. I've talked to them. They said they're working on it. It's not device.
Okay.
It's the
Okay. All
software.
right.
The StreamYard. That's what is giving the issue
Even if
there.
you are playing video, once you turn on your mic to speak, that video will start echoing.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
All
So
right.
so
Alaba, continue now.
Maybe we make good
Yes.
use of our no argument.
I
Final
want
submission.
want I want us. I don't want us to go to this one. I will still reiterate what I was saying earlier. Chris, we have a big issue at hand. The problem of our country is too big. So let us look at what we can make use of our time on social media for the betterment of our country, not individual issue that somebody will just come at this time. I'm beginning to even suspect all the Peter, them, all of them. Oh. I'm appealing to Peter, whether Jude, I'm suspecting them. I don't understand this one.
They are
This
diverting our
is,
attention.
we have serious problem now. Which one is this one? You go come online, come they cry for this kind of time. We don't need this kind of conversation. Even Big Brother Nigeria, they come this time. We don't need all those kind of things. Well, our
Alaba,
focus
thank
is how
you.
we can make our country work. I beg Nigerians, I'm appealing, no. I'm appealing. You see, I open social media. People have not seen on social media before talking. On this issue, if all of you join your voice and drag Tinubu out and APC, pick any area you can pick that affect you and talk. Then see within this a month and see changes that you will bring. You think they don't listen to you, but because it's few of us talking, so they don't see it as anything. The kind of crowd that came and speak for about this Jude, this Peter, this Paul, this now very dark man don't come join the conversation. Everywhere don't scatter.
So, Alaba,
It's
I
really
thank you for
disturbing,
that.
no.
I thank you for the position where you hold now. You see, and this thing where they talk now, fear not let me talk and thank God say you don't talk am. Because if I talk, I'll talk am in a very crude way where people no go like. You see,
No,
you see all
Black
this.
Panther, na me dey talk. Oh. You don't
Okay,
talk
okay,
tire, na me
okay.
dey talk. The thing with me I see there be say, una see, the only reason, sometimes, say if I try, I'll say some reason. I just believe, say the only reason, and I make bold to say that, why we are still where we are as a nation is because of lack of unity. And this lack of unity, it could be amongst the ethnic group, among the celebrities, among the political parties. See, just look at it. Imagine if Atiku and the ADC people then just decide to say, okay, make all of them bring one candidate. Even if Tinubu get 100 governor, can Tinubu stand them? Just imagine, say Atiku and they collapse their candidates. Okay, maybe we support Peter Obi, them Atiku come, then bring vice presidents. Can Tinubu stand them? No, Tinubu cannot. In the same vein, look at all these celebrities now. No, I'm not throwing shade at Peter or their family. Look at all these celebrities now, all these big people. If they want to win this, if we want to win this election, if all these people come out together, support one person, election never finish. Election don't finish now. I know say that last time, we must give it to the Okoyes. When I know say they actually supported Peter Obi. They came out, and even in one of Peter Obi's campaign, they were there. They were there. So the point is this: it's not a question of saying, this one are politics, celebrities, and lie. For Uganda, when I remember Bobby Wine, the guy and a
Yeah.
musician, he was going to take over power from the sitting president Museveni.
He's still on it.
They go lock him for jail. Then lock him for jail. That election, even from that jail, look at the crowd, look at everything where he gets. And
They
again, now this second time,
beating wife, even
they
naked her.
wait till they not do that guy. Wait till they not destroy all the music label, everything, all his sponsors. So if these big guys, if they all can come together, like Peter and Paul, they supported Peter here. But imagine not just in isolation, all of them, Burna Boy, Davido, all of them come together and say, no, this thing cannot continue like this. Our nation is in shambles. They pick somebody, support. Because now only Nigeria, we go they get different routes. For US, Trump, now they see musicians, they support different political parties. Then Cardi B and the rest. All of them take sides now. They take side. People who don't like Donald Trump, all of them join Hillary Clinton that last time. So I don't know. I just that one I say me I talk. Black Panther.
My
Before I
brother, you
enter
talk
jazz.
and well. You talk from a very strong place where nobody can touch dispute that fact you just laid down. That's a very respectable fact you brought forward, analysis you brought forward. You see, I'm coming from this part now of which kind of people which kind of Nigerians do we have as bloggers, internet presenters? What kind of people do we have there? Now, is it the kind of people that all that rings in their eyes is money? Is it the kind of people that take anything they see, anything that happens anywhere, they look at it and think about how do I take advantage of this wahala in the internet and make it financial benefit to me? How do I take the political? They look at the political place as a dangerous skill. They don't want to go there. But when something happens to somebody, they'll jump on it. All what they are doing is to make people focus on them so that they can get more people to join them to make money from every platform they are. I believe those are you should look into this because it happens all the time. You see any issue comes up, they will just boom. That's why sometimes when VDM will tell you that he is not an internet whatever to make money from there, but it's just a social, how do I put it? Somebody that, I would say somebody that cares to change things that is abnormal, that is not good among the Nigerian space. He wants to send a message out of good thing that Nigeria can do, and he believes if we put it together, it can work. But what are these internet guys thinking? Some of them are thinking about, they are just thinking about their pockets. They don't care about what happened in Nigeria because they believe that one belongs to them. Let those one eat, but let me eat where I can eat. That is it. That is where your strong point, Mr. Chris, comes. And we are not united. Which no that point it came from, nobody can dispute that. Lack of unity, lack of love of a country is our problem. That is why I say we are not yet a nation. If you love your country, no matter what that next person, you might be fighting your next neighbor. But when it comes to your country, to play a role in your country, what affects your country, man, you will fight to your last breath. That is why America is America today. See the dispute among, oh, you are black, you are white. But when you attack American, or when you want to change, you want to subvert the constitution that they believe in, they will come out for you. They will come out for
Thank you.
you. Everybody, whether you are black or white or green or yellow or this, they will come out for you. That is the American spirit.
Thank you.
But do Nigeria have a spirit? The answer is no, because we are not yet a country.
Thank you, Black Panther. Maybe we give Alabo 1 minute. Alabo, oh yeah, quickly jump, enter. Okay, Alabo
Yeah.
did it.
The only thing I see that only bring us together, we discuss as a country, is football. Uh-huh. And another one is this year big, is it the Big Brother Nigeria, all those nonsense thing. When they go there, nobody they talk say, oh, nah, this place, all of them will live together. Everybody will they do. Uh-huh. So the only thing that just prove to us that we are not a country and dividing us is when it comes to election. Outside election, we still run our things. Like if you go to Kanu, if the election finishes 2023, you will see an Igbo man and Hausa eating. You see Peter Obi going to drill boreholes and they will welcome him. But as soon as he say he wants to be president today, they now understand he's an Igbo man. Uh-huh. So these are the things. Go to Lagos, there are Igbo people. But when it comes, the same people that eat together, do market together. But it comes to politics. One politician will come to say, we will destroy Igbo house and come and give them to you. I don't know how many of them in Lagos who have received this their house, that the Igbo house they have collected to give to them. So these are things happening. Amiechi and Yesuwike say they are not from Igbo. But when they want to be president, they will not identify they are from Igbo. So this is always our problem when it comes to politics. But on a normal day, we are moving on as a people. But politics is what divides us, and we want us to live above that. Oduga, thank you, and God bless you for giving us the opportunity.
Yeah, Mr. Anjawas, thank you very much for the extended time from 40 minutes to almost 2 hours. Thank you so much. We are grateful. No more, sir.
All right, thank you, my people. I appreciate you now, at least for coming in to put your voice to this. Tomorrow we'll start our proper politics again. I just thought I should bring this issue in, even though I know that there's nothing anyone can actually say or do that will change what is happening between the Okoye's family. I think the whole situation started from the foundation, so there's nothing we can really do about it. But yeah, just to talk about it. So tomorrow we'll move on. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much, Mr. Alabo, Oga Chris. Thank you for paving the way. Thank you, Black Panther, for coming in. Thank you, Mother Deborah, for calling Oga Shimizi. I appreciate you. all. Thank you very much. Those of you that super chatted, those Mother Peggy Modi, Oga Sevigier, thank you very much. I'm grateful. My mother for Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you for all that you do. Abu Azi, I appreciate you, my brother, for all that you do. Thank you, Mother Peg Modi, once more. Valentine, thank you very much. Uyi Desmond, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Olga, Michael, Ganamaro, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. I cited you earlier on. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Madam Eugenia, Madam Stella Masaredo, Madam Amy Bright. Thank you, everyone right there. Okay, we need to end the show now because we have another competition going on with me here, so we have to focus. I appreciate every one of you. Now go and have a blessed one. Have a good night. Maybe just say good night to everybody.
Good night.
Because your friend.
Hey, Braskin, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. Sleep well.
You too. Sleep well.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Oga Chris. Thank you very much. Okay, my people. And yeah, now enjoy the curtain. Have a good night and bye for
Igbo people say, "Ego abego ndo ngaraja." How ego ndo ngaraja? Kina wema. Dey ma afana. That's right. You know there. This is a big man talk. Big, I hear you, ruggedy. This is a big man dance. They know the Russian, small. Baba, I mean, let me see.